People say 99% of people never make it in entrepreneurship because they quit too early. I remember I cold called about 200 gym owners, booked a couple meetings, zero showed.
Every freaking lead I talk to, when I ask them their intent, why they want to do this business or build this skill, I just got laid off from my job. Why is AI going to take over humans?
Business owners are too busy to learn about AI, but there are operators who will go and sell AI services to them. And those are actually the people that will replace you.
What had you keep pushing instead of giving up like most people do? Welcome everybody. Today is April 18th, 2026, and today I have a special guest who came to pay me a visit in my apartment to film like a quick Q&A pod for you guys to get more insight. Welcome, Willem. How's it going? Good?
Man.
Amazing. Yeah, so Willem is a marketing agency owner who's been scaling for the last couple of years. But really, this is just going to be kind of an intro, like get you guys to pick our brains a bit. We're going to ask each other questions and get a good understanding. But Willem, say what's up to the people. Give yourself a little intro.
What's up, everybody? So I know Evan because we went to the same school. He's in high ticket sales. I run an agency. So similar worlds, but entirely different as well. So today we're just going to chat about business models and life in general.
Yeah, essentially. So me and Willem, we've definitely deviated from separate paths. I'm in high ticket sales selling info. He's selling specifically to financial advisors and services. So anyway, it's all in the business realm, so everything aligns. But anyway, besides that, I kind of want to get into this, Willem, because I'm even curious myself.
Yeah.
How did you start building your agency? For the people at home who want to build an agency, and I've always been thinking about it, like how did you get started? Explain me that.
So how I got started is pretty interesting, and it is not the usual path for, you would say, an entrepreneur. I was in university and as a marketing major, and the professor was actually handing out like these, he had this PDF that he sent to us, was like with all these different certifications that you could take for digital marketing. He's like, if you take these, it'll help you in your career, whatever. So the first certification I took was a meta ads for beginners course on Udemy. So I took this course, it was $20. And then I had read an article online, it's like, yeah, take that one, then take this one. So then I took the actual meta certification, which was like you get your license to advertise, but it doesn't mean shit really.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if you're licensed or not. It's just like, that's how I started. So then I was like, all right, so let's start doing this for business owners. I started calling these business owners up. I remember I was with, first it was real estate agents, then it was gym owners, restaurant owners, like tried a bunch of different niches. None of them really worked that well. I remember I cold called about 200 gym owners, booked a couple meetings, zero showed. Tough, in the trenches. And then eventually I found these financial advisors, and that was really my niche because they're high ticket. So let's say somebody brings a financial advisor $1 million to manage. They charge 1% fee per year. That's 10 grand. So all I need to do for them to pay my fee is get them one client that pays them 10 grand. So if I charge them 2 grand a month, the math makes sense. So in terms of agency services marketing, you need to find, in my opinion, a high ticket business, like for example, contractors or roofers or financial advisors, somebody that sells a high ticket product, because if you get them a customer, they make a lot of money. With the restaurant owners, the problem was if I'm getting them a customer, it's only like $100.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to get an ROI there.
The AOV is a lot different.
Yeah.
Hence the value. Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's about the LTV ultimately, like the lifetime value of the customer. Let's say it's for a financial advisor, it could be up to 100 grand. Like let's say they stay 10 years with the money, 1% of their money, and it grows as well because they're investing the money. So it's like, that's a high ticket industry right there. So yeah, that's where I'm currently at. Working with these advisors, got 18 clients, and yeah, that's where I'm at.
How long have you been doing this for?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. So a lot of people, because I even grew up with a lot of friends who have tried to build agencies and they get demotivated and, you know, they try different things. It's not clicking. Now for you, you hit up real estate agents, gym owners, restaurants, and you kept pushing through.
Yeah.
What kept you pushing? Hence why you finally found the click. But what had you keep pushing instead of giving up like most people do?
Because I knew that if I never gave up, I would eventually work. Like, of course, when you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, and you're posting content, doing all these things, you tend to think, okay, what do people think about me? Or do I look stupid? But if you quit, that means that you'll be the laughing stock forever. You did something stupid, you failed, and you quit.
You prove them right.
Whereas if you prove them right. So whereas if you never quit, you will make it, because people say 99% of people never make it in entrepreneurship because they quit too early. It's not because they're better, it's because they quit. If you never quit, no matter how retarded you are, no matter how stupid you are, you will eventually make it. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're just too stupid to quit, you will probably make it versus some smart dude who like analyzed everything on a whiteboard and said, okay, actually it's too risky. That stupid guy is going to beat you because he never quit.
So 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. It's the same kind of in my industry as well. But it's like, okay, you've been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? At what point did it finally click for you? Where you're like, you know what? I'm going to make this my full-time thing and funnel all of my energy into it.
In the summer.
This summer?
This summer, yeah.
So how many years in? How many months?
That was like a year, and that was around a year and a few months in.
Okay.
I was working in internship, commission only, also cold calling for this AI startup. Was not working out so whatsoever. They didn't give me any leads. I had to go find the leads myself. I was like, fuck this, I'm quitting this. I'm just going to go in on my agency. And I start calling these financial advisors, cold calling. And that's where it started, with these advisors. And then you start to build up some business. Referrals start to come in. You put money into ads. And ads is really where it started to take off. Like, when I started putting good money into ads is when it really took off. I tried this previously with the restaurants. Mm-hmm. Got 0 clients, spent $2,000. Yeah. Gone. Tried it again with the advisors, and boom, it clicked. So I got 2 clients from ads right away, so ROI was there. And now it's just a simple math equation. I spend $2,000 on ads, I make $10,000.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now I put the money back in. Now I'm spending $10,000 a month on ads. I know that within 2 months I'll be at $30,000 a month because I just keep putting the money in.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have a misconception on ads and are afraid to run ads, but realistically, you have to understand what the term ROAS, return on ad spend, is, right? Like, for example, me, I'm not a big guy in ads in my space as of yet, but I literally just ran my first campaign for fun, spent $100, and that ended up in a 2K client. So that's a 20x ROAS. So for you, it's like, overall ads has been a cornerstone for you in terms of finding new clients. So let's talk about your clientele and your client base, right? Like, obviously there's a bunch of financial advisors, right? Yeah. A lot of them you don't want to work with, a lot of them you do, right? So what is your ICP? What is the type of financial advisor that you really want to work with and you're targeting? 20
million or more under management.
Okay.
I'd say 30 actually. The reason why is because then I know that they're making at least $300,000 a year, which means that my service is a no-brainer for them. I'm not getting any price objections. It's all, if it makes sense, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd say the hardest part on a sales call for me is showing them the value and the results. Like, I have to show them that, yes, this will work and you will get a return on your investment. Yeah, and part of that is showing testimonials, showing the mechanism. So how does the system work? Discovery is important, of course, the first 15 minutes. So I identify where they're at, problems they have, and then throughout my pitch and when I show how everything works, I relay that to them in congruency with their problems. So then when we get near the end of the call, and I've showed them examples of people like them, it should make sense for them to move forward. And it's also not just investment based. So there are some advisors that are in life insurance. So they do both investment and life insurance.
Policies, yeah.
I like policies. I like to work with the corporate life insurance advisors. So some corporations, or actually all, a big problem that they have is the tax. So it's like, you got your money in your corp, but then when you take your money out, it gets taxed.
Yeah.
So a lot of business owners, they got like a few $100,000 sitting, or $1 million or more sitting in their corp.
Yeah.
They know they're going to get taxed. So they're looking for a mechanism to take the money out. So what you do is you can actually leverage a corporate life insurance policy that the holding company has. And they install this corporate life insurance policy with a capital dividend account, and you're able to get the money out tax-free upon death, or if you're sick, or like, it's pretty complicated, but this is what they do. They help business owners extract tax with this policy, and they get paid a lot for it. Like if you sell a policy, let's say the account is 200 grand, they can make up to 50% commission on that 200.
That's insane.
They can make on a policy like 50 to 200 grand.
I guess it's justified. But overall, I guess for you, do you have competition?
Of course.
Right.
I mean, there's competition in every industry. I think that competition is good because that means it works.
You're doing something right, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I think it works. And then also, you got these big companies. If you're a smaller company and you got a bigger company, you have an advantage. The bigger company also has an advantage. By you being small, you can be scrappy. You can play around with pricing and guarantees and offers. You can be more personal to the business owner. The big company, they have a bigger name. They can say that's a little fish. He doesn't know what he's doing. But you can say about them, well, he's a big company. You're just a number on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So like whatever the situation is, there's always
pros and cons, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
And yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So how'd you get started in high ticket sales?
How did I get started in high ticket sales? Very interesting. Yeah. So I was just like the regular college kid who was drinking, partying, having fun, doing minimal studying, whatever it is, in a finance degree. And my biggest cornerstone, and I'm a big preacher on this, and I think you can relate to it, is proximity equals power, right? Surround yourself with people that are in the exact position you want to be in, right? You will inherently learn from them or get some type of opportunity. So I met a buddy named, shout out to Makris, who basically showed me what he was doing. I saw he was making a lot of money online. And I didn't sit there in silence. I asked him, yo, I know how to talk to people. I'm ambitious. I'm young. I want to make money. Just open a door for me. Like, point me in the right direction. How do I break in? He referred me to a mentor that I invested in. I learned the skills from pretty quickly. And then I got placed on my first offer. And from there, I've grown from setter to closer to manager to running my own offer and everything. The rest is history. But really, how did I get into it was I just opened my mouth and asked, give me a shot. And the rest is history. Yeah.
And what type of offers were you on?
I've sold freaking everything, bro.
Yeah.
Dating coaching, fitness, SaaS, e-com, trading, investment banking courses, private equity mentorships, basically everything. They're all very similar in a sense. You're all selling info, you're hitting on the same needs and people who are coming to your interested. But yeah, I sold freaking everything, bro.
What's the difference between, let's say, selling a dating offer or like a fitness offer versus like a trading or an e-com offer? Because one is money, one is health and wellness.
100%. It's going to come down to your ICP, your ideal customer profile. Okay. So people who inherently are looking for health improvements or dating coaching, that's more of a personal thing internally. They're not investing in something that's going to get them a tangible return in terms of like ROI, but they're investing in some type of life need, right? So what you're doing essentially is harping on a different type of gap. Yeah. Right? Like there's 6 human hierarchy of needs. Some people want money so they can do different things. Some people are lacking emotions or health or insecurities, or in the sense they're lacking relationships, which is a key cornerstone. So what you do in this selling style, if it's dating coaching or fitness coaching, is you're going to just have a conversation harping on every single thing that not having a partner, being insecure in a way and not being in shape has affected their life, and how it's not going to get them to where they want to be, and building a massive gap in that sense to trigger change, as opposed to when you're selling trading or e-commerce or something else that's going to make someone money. Their need is different, right? They're in some type of job that hasn't been cutting it, so therefore they don't have enough money to pay their bills, travel, live life, and we're going to build a financial gap in that sense to show them how behind they are and how it's not going to keep clicking if they continue their way, and then bring them to their outcomes. So really just a different type of selling style, but the framework is the same, but just more emotional on fitness and dating, less emotional, more logistical on like a financial driver kind of mentorship type thing.
And so you're on the sales side. So you're closing, or you used to set, you close, and now you're managing offers.
Yeah.
And coaching as well.
Correct. All 4.
Okay. And so the offer owners that you're working with, they obviously have to get their leads from somewhere. So is it mostly warm traffic or is it also cold traffic and ads? I'm guessing it's both.
Good question. It is both. Yeah. So there's paid media, which a lot of these offers use Meta ads or Facebook ads because they have big followings. That's how they attract people. Or they have also really big organic followings where people have been nurtured by their content constantly. They like what they see. They're following for a reason and they opt in. So there's two types of leads. Obviously, I prefer organic because they're just a lot more primed and warm. But yeah.
Have you ever read, do you know who Russell Brunson is?
I've heard of him.
Like, I read all 3 of his books.
Okay.
And like, he's like the biggest guru, you would say. I mean, he's not really a guru. Like, he owns ClickFunnels, the software. It's like almost $1 billion company.
Yeah.
Like, reading all 3 of his books like teaches you how to get the traffic, how to turn the traffic into leads, and like then how to sell offers.
Yeah.
So like your part is the last part where you're selling the actual offer. But an info business is actually like those 3 parts.
Yeah.
You gotta get traffic. You need a place to send the traffic, so that's a funnel, and then you need to close the leads. And the funny part is actually I run my agency exactly like that.
Yeah.
But it's B2B. But that shit works anywhere. Like it's just psychology. It's like I have X problem. I want my life to be this way, but there's a bridge, there's a gap. And the gap is the hook. That's the headline. So it's like you put that on your landing page. You say, for example,
hey, right at home.
Right. Like for a financial advisor, you would say like, stop cold calling, stop going to networking events, get inbound leads without stressing about doing those things, right? And then you would say, here's the guide, here's how, then lead.
Exactly. But
So
you hook them in with the content. Like, for example, if I'm selling fitness coaching, it's going to be like, are you tired of struggling to get out of bed? Are you tired of going to the beach and not taking your shirt off? That type of marketing. And guess what? It hits right at home. Here's a free guide to learn more. Free, right? But they're also curious because they want to improve, right? So it's the same thing with B2B, except we're hitting a different type of need, which is for you, it's like, oh, financial, let's just say they're tired of cold calling. It's like, are you tired of cold calling? Do you not have a metric to bring in clients? And that's how it works as well. So pretty cool. Now, I kind of want to touch on like social media because we're both people that post a lot of content. We have our different styles and everything. I guess, how has social media and posting content kind of influenced you and also propelled your business?
It's pretty wild. So I still cringe when I post content, but I do it anyway. Like the whole idea of posting content is, you know, it's a bit weird. Like all your friends see you like posting these videos on your page, whatever. But I feel like it has built something inside of me where it's like, I'm willing to do what it takes, even if I don't like the idea of it. And the results have been clients coming, like my main traffic source and like my main source of leads is not from content. It's from ads. And it used to be cold calling. But eventually the content, like it starts adding up. So the last few months, I have been getting clients from content and they're so random. Like, for example, I have one client who does like Icelandic explorations in the Arctic. So like he has a boat with 12 people on it. He goes to the Arctic, like, and there's like the Northern Lights and shit. And then there's another guy that I'm speaking to who owns he's in the supply chain of cars to Cyprus. So Cyprus is like this island in the middle of nowhere.
It's a Greek island.
So I keep getting these clients from like across the world because of the content, which is like really surprising. So that's like what content has brought me so far. But the most important part about it is the skills you build while you do it. So like making those little videos, learning to edit videos on CapCut and stuff like that. You need that skill to like make ads, for example. I mean, you can hire someone, but it's important for you to be able to do that too, because then you can identify when you're making a client ads and stuff about, okay, is this a good ad or is this a bad ad? Like, is this going to convert? Like, you need to have those skills. I think as a business owner in 2026, you need to be good at making content using social media.
100%. Yeah. That's one thing I learned as well. I'm like, you know, I started off, my content was pretty garbage, but as I learned what works and what doesn't, it's been very effective in terms of growing my personal brand and also just getting more clients as well, which is a cornerstone. I guess, what would you tell the haters, bro? When you started, in terms of content, bro, like if you follow Willem, you know, he's a free flowing gun. He says what he wants to say.
Follow Willem Sells.
Exactly. Shout out your IG, bro.
Well, I've got 2 IGs. I've got my main, which is Willem Nijzink. And then I've got my kind of like for fun page, which is Willem Sells, which is like, I don't know, do cold calls, make jokes, whatever.
Yeah.
The funny part about it is the one that I make jokes on is the one where all the organic clients come from.
They fuck with him, bro.
It's funny, but to the haters, I mean, when somebody's hating on you for making content, like, haha, dude, you make Instagram Reels, just take a look at that person. Most likely, they're not in a better spot than you are. 100% of the time, someone that makes fun of you for doing something, they're in a worse spot than you. Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, why the fuck would I listen to you? You are not who I want to be. So, whatever.
Yeah. It's like Alex Hormozy touches on this a lot. That's where I got this from, and it really opened my perspective when I start content. It's the haters that see you posting content, right? And they see you doing well, and you're trying, right? I've never met one person who's doing better than me that told me I'm a loser and I shouldn't be doing something, right? It's only the people below you, right, that have nothing going on, that have no ambitions and are lost, are the ones that have the most to say, but it's because they have nothing better to do. And essentially that's the biggest thing impairing themselves, because there's not one successful person. It's like, if you're out of shape, a jack guy will never tell you not to go to the gym, but another fat guy will tell you and hold you back because he's insecure and doesn't want you to get ahead. It's the same thing in business, content, life, relationships, everything. So ignore the haters, use that as fuel, because honestly, it shows you you're doing something right.
Facts. 100% facts. And when you see one of those losers comment on your Instagram post, just take a look at them. Go to their profile. They're probably they have 100 followers. They follow 2,000. Their entire life is commenting on what other people are doing, but they're not willing to make a change for themselves. So don't listen to those people whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
What is the biggest objection that you get for somebody that wants to break into the high-ticket sales space?
100% is going to be complacency and urgency, right? A lot of these people, they see this social media online and they see people making a crap ton, 20, 30, 50, 60K a month. And they're like, man, this online money is so cool. You get to travel and do all these things. And they want to do it. But then the second they opt in, they say they're interested, they get on a call. The second it's actually time to commit and actually do it and put in the work, they're like, I don't really want to. And I feel like it's kind of a lifestyle thing for a lot of these people. A lot of people have the end goals, but they don't want to put in the work or commit to anything. And I don't blame them because, one, they've been accustomed to living some type of corporate or some type of slow-paced life where you don't really get exposed to risk or betting on yourself. But here's one thing that I've learned, right? And it's 100% normal in psychology for somebody to kind of delay action or commitment when it gets there. People like the idea, people don't like actually doing it. Because at the end of the day, humans, me and you, if we think about it, we're both monkeys, okay? We're animals, right? And our brains are still wired in the sense of avoid threats, survive, run away, eat, survive, right? And that's how we're programmed. But guess what? Society has evolved since the prehistoric days. So now it's like people still have that mindset of avoiding commitment and not taking risks.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is the people who have now realized society isn't the same as the Stone Age, right? And actually overcome the fear and uncertainty and do it are the ones who win in life. Yeah. The people who keep delaying, right? Because they're using their, primal way of thinking of avoid, take risk. Guess what? Those are people who work 9 to 5s. They complain about their job all day and they live average lives. And that's not the life I want to live. So if you're able to overcome the uncertainty and on top of that, really embrace risk and build natural urgency, realizing your life is not going to change unless you do something, those are people I want to work with. And those are people who win are the most coachable. So that I would say is the biggest objection. Guys, literally lock in. You got one life. Stop trying to play.
Actually, you got 5 years.
Yeah.
And then it's over.
Yeah. AI. Yeah. No,
it's
you're
over,
right. You're right. No, AI.
Invest now. Buy his course now.
Yeah. No, but genuinely build a skill now, because I think you realize this, at least on my sales calls, because I'm doing a lot of B2C, and I've realized it used to be every other lead, every freaking lead I talk to, when I ask them their intent, why they want to do this business or build this skill.
Yeah.
I just got laid off from my job. Right. And I've been there for 20 years. Or they're like, they laid off half my coworkers for no reason. I feel like I'm next.
Is that actually happening?
100%. And guess what? AI's replaced them. So now everybody has this urgency in the sense like, holy shit, I'm going to lose my job. And now people are clicking. It's like, guys, all these redundant work in these corporate offices, like white collar jobs, people doing data entry, collecting a paycheck, that's all getting replaced. Why? AI.
It's useless.
AI is.
I mean, they deserve to be replaced actually because
no, they do.
The job
Complacent.
is fucking retarded.
No, it is.
You're just a input monkey putting fucking numbers on the spreadsheet.
It's useless. I did a Big Four internship in accounting for 4 months, and I got paid, and I don't think I did a singular thing.
Dude, you can use Claude now. Claude can do your spreadsheets.
Yeah. Why is AI going to take over humans? Because, one, AI doesn't get tired. Humans complain. They have family. They got to go on vacation. They get sick. You got to feed them. You got to fucking have an HR department. AI has no complaints. It works 24/7. Yeah. It doesn't have family. And not only that, humans forget. They lose retention, right?
Yeah.
AI never forgets. It only improves, right? So, and AI doesn't cost anything besides the energy it runs on. So obviously AI is going to replace. So at the end of the day, if you're not building a skill within these next, basically like immediately, you're fucked. So wake up.
You're cooked. And guess what? He has a different introspection than me. He's on the B2C side.
Yeah.
On the B2B side, here's what I notice. Business owners are too busy to learn about AI. But there are operators who will go and sell AI services to them.
Yeah.
And those are actually the people that will replace you. Not your boss, not another employee. It's going to be an operator that comes in and fucking replaces you because they implement an AI system into the person's business. And operators that are not even just selling AI, they are selling services, but they're using AI to fulfill. So it's like, they don't even have to know that you're using AI. You just give them the deliverable and then you do it with AI in like 10 seconds. Now, is this going to change the market? Yes, things will be commoditized, but things become so cheap. And you know what also becomes cheap? Your labor, because it isn't worth shit anymore. So that's where things are going. Dude, 5 years, fucking burn the boats. Burn the boats.
I think you're being too pessimistic here. It's shorter than that, bro. AI is improving too fast. Fuck the 5 years, bro. If you're not building a skill within the next 6 months, you're fucked. Honestly, like build as a human, build value that's not replaceable. Think of it. You people working, right, a 9 to 5 right now, between the age of 20 or 30, if it's not some type of investment banking or if you're a doctor or a dentist, something like that, right, or human interpersonal connection job. Think about it. Is your work replaceable? Do you bring any type of value, or are you just a number? If you are, I promise you're going to get replaced in the next couple of years. So you might as well invest your time, energy, and effort into building a skill that is irreplaceable. That's all I got to say.
Relationship-based stuff. If you're in sales, it's not replaced. Nobody's buying from a robot, dude.
No.
Nobody's buying 5K programs from a robot. Physical stuff, like labor, like hard labor, I don't think it's going anywhere for the next at least 5 years. But if you are working in an office like data entry or like HR, I mean, HR might stay because you need a human to like manage that stuff, but who's going to be the employee? So it's like, you need to learn fast. Either you need to, as an employee, bring the AI solutions to the business owner, or you should go and learn it and then use it in a business as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I think those are the two choices you have.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the relationship-based game like sales.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Do you think that high-ticket sales can be replaced by AI?
Yes and no. DM setters are already getting replaced. That is redundant. Yeah. Okay, AI can have better conversations more efficiently and quicker. Phone setters, not yet. Luke Alexander, though, shout out to him. He's building Kendo AI, which is a really freaking good phone setter, technology. Yeah. Like, I've had convos with it. It works. It's getting better. I think phone setting can be replaced within the near future, next couple years. But one thing that will never get replaced is closers. Because humans, regardless of how advanced we are, when we're dropping 5, 10, 15K on something, we want to talk to a human. Just like when you enter a luxury car dealership. You want to talk to a robot, or you want to build an interpersonal connection before you drop 300 grand on something. Right. Closers will always be a commodity. Phone setting, you got a couple years left, so milk the crap out of it. DM setting, if you plan on being a DM setter, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, got to start somewhere. Yeah. So, I mean, I would say phone setting is a 100%. Better skill than DM setting. You actually got to talk to people. Yeah. That's how I started too, like cold calling. And then the cold calling is the set, and then the close is on a Zoom call. Yeah. Or Google Meet or whatever. So I don't think that's going anywhere. And another thing about cold calling and DM setting or phone setting it's a great skill because you have to be quick. You have to react quickly to what people say. So if they say they're in a meeting, okay, this will just take 30 seconds. It's like you have to be on the move, on the ball. Whereas on a sales call, you can more think about how you react to something, about an objection. So cold calling is a good way to start because you have to react very quickly to what people tell you.
Yeah.
And then into like, if it's inbound leads, dude, that shit is fucking easy. Like lead comes in, hey, you submitted the form, dude. You want to book a meeting? Okay.
Yeah. They have intent.
Yeah.
That's that.
So, where are you at in your journey? Where are you looking to go?
In my journey, holy cow, I've done so much. So I've been in this space for 3 years. I've done the DM setting. I've done the phone setting. I've done the triaging. I've done over $3 million cash collected as a closer on 8 different offers. Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, I mean, the next game is now one, I'm managing my own sales teams. I still close, so I don't have imposter syndrome and I actually know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But now it's about building my mentorship, right? I'm solely focused on being the best mentorship to help beginners or people already in the space to either break in, learn the skill of sales, or find a better offer, right? That's my journey to make that as accessible as possible and help people reach financial freedom without having to clock into 9 to 5s. That's my mission as of now, building first class in my mentorship to help other people.
Okay, so could you tell us a bit more about first class?
Yeah.
Was it something you started recently?
Yeah. It's been pretty recent. I've always had the idea because I always had people reach out to me and I didn't have an asset or anything in place to help them. But I believe about mid-February, I started really filming the course content, putting it together. And now we're at a point where we have 21 students.
21 students.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's only been a couple months and about 90% of them are placed besides a couple people I brought in like a week ago.
How do you find offers to place?
Good question. I can't give you my secret sauce, but no, I'll tell you.
Basic.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you. So me and my business partner are very well connected. Collectively as a team, we've done about 7 million cash collected, worked on 20 different offers, right? So we have a network in itself that opens doors for us to place our reps because they know they're getting trained by us, right? So if you try to break in with no track record, no connections, good luck. It's not going to happen. Huh?
Is it pay to win?
It is pay to win. People hate that term, but unfortunately, it's like, who's going to win, right? What makes you say as a complete beginner with no skills that you're not going to invest in yourself to learn, right? It's like, because you're competing against everybody else who's investing themselves, who has a mentor as well established with connections, who's going to be vouching for that person. What makes you say for free with no skills and nothing to do and no track record that you're going to beat that guy? Never, right? So if you want quality help, and you want actual attention from a mentor who's in the position you want to be in, right? Who's made a lot of money to train you and place you, their time's not free, right? As the same as like, you know, if you were going to go to a personal trainer and get their expertise, it's not free. When you go to a lawyer, it's not free. If you're working with a business coach, it's not free, right? Everyone has expertise. You got to pay to play. That's it.
Right. And so you have a business partner. Who is that?
Jay Kruger. Shout out to him. He's a G.
All right. And you guys came up with that. What made you come up with that? You just like, you've been in the industry for a while and you're like, okay, now I want to run my own offer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Jay on my first offer ever 3 years ago. I was the worst setter on the team and he was the best out of the 50% offer, making 20K a month as a setter. I met him there. We kept in connection over the last few years and I hit him up. I'm like, who's good in this? Who's actually good in this space? Yeah. I'm like, yo, Jay, sick guy, also Canadian. I'm like, bro, you want to build a mentorship? I have so many people asking for help. He's like, yeah, sick. Let's get do it. And we just merged together and now we're tackling this together and it's been going very well.
And how has your life changed from you being starting as a setter to now?
I don't even know where to start. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
My income, the amount I've been able to help people, my confidence in conversations, my scope of life, and actually having value as a human that no one can take away from me and no one can replace, right? Is a pretty good feeling. And with the money I've made, allows me to travel, invest in myself, help other people. It's an overall life changer.
That's a big one. Like the fact that you can be wherever you want. Like, I think that's the biggest one for me. It's like you have the freedom to be where you want.
Yeah.
Like I remember a couple weeks ago, I was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I closed a deal there and I was like, dude, I just closed a fucking deal like while I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
Like so cool. Like you can work from anywhere in the world. I think that's for everybody watching, that's the most rewarding part of doing online business is the fact that you can be wherever you want. Nobody can say anything about it.
1,000,000%. You know how happy that is? You realize like this shit is real. Like for me, the biggest thing about like that being able to travel and have that remote freedom is like, yeah, I can book a flight to go meet my friends, right, and have a good time in London or Florida or Brazil, wherever I want to go. It's like, yeah, I take a few sales calls, I call an Uber, go to the airport, sit in the lounge, close a couple more deals there, right? And then now I have a flight, I could get Wi-Fi on the plane, set a few people, right? Close a few people on the plane because I'm working on a computer, land, right? Head to Airbnb, close more deals, go out, shoot the shit, go back home. You could just make money wherever you are, from the beach as well, right? So that's the cool thing versus full 9 to 5. You ain't getting paid unless you're sitting in that cubicle. That's it, right?
Unless you're in remote sales.
Yeah.
High ticket sales.
That's it, right? So yeah, if you want to get into high ticket sales, genuinely, I don't know what you're waiting for. That remote freedom has been everything to me. So yeah.
But don't think it's easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
My journey was not easy whatsoever. It's been up and downs, mental warfare, good offers, bad offers. But guess what? Like me, like Willem, in our respective industries, we stuck it through. We didn't give up at the first hiccup, right? If you quit, you will always fail. If you don't stop, it's unreasonable not to win. That's it.
Facts.
Yeah.
100% fact.
Exactly.
So your community is at, or your offer is at 21 members.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be by the end of 2026?
Okay, we got like 8 more months.
Yeah.
7 more months. I want to be at 100 people. Minimum. I want 100 people. I want a giant community of people who are sparring, who are helping each other, building a network. And I want to just be able to place everybody and like just have this giant network where we could bounce on each other and share each other wins, help each other scale, everything. That's the vision.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, bro? What's your plan?
I want to be at 50K a month.
Okay.
By the end of the year. Actually, I'll put this live on air. I will blow my head off on Instagram Live if I don't hit 50K a month by the end of the year.
You gotta hit it, bro. You gotta hit it.
It's like that meme you see when you send a hitman 100K.
Yeah.
If you don't hit 100K a month by this time, he shoots you.
No, literally, bro. And
Turn the boats.
Honestly, some people need that. Think about it. If I told you sitting complacent, all this bullshit. If I told you if you don't fucking hit 20K a month by the end of the year, or I'll blow your head off.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find any way to do it. Of course you would, bro. Urgency. Let's go.
Imagine your mother dies if you don't hit it. The sky is blue. You will hit it. It's not my goal is to hit. It is I will hit.
No urgency.
That's what I said when I hit my first 10K month. It was January 2025. I put a tweet out. I said, by the end of 2025, I will hit 10K a month. I hit it on the last day of the year, dude. You fucking say it, you fucking do it.
You got it, bro.
Yeah.
It's congruency. That's it. Right? You say you gotta do it. You know what? A lot of people are stuck in the middle. They're average, right? And I say this to people, you're not the person who's living under a bridge, who is starving, who's flipping burgers, who needs to do something right now, or they're totally fucked. But you're also not the person who's making $5 million a year who doesn't need to do shit and doesn't have urgency, right? A lot of people are stuck in the middle.
So yeah, one thing that I want to touch on as well is, what is the risk really? Like, the risk of not taking actions is bigger than you taking action. Because if you don't do anything, you stay in the same place for 40 years. I think that's a lot more risky than taking a shot with 3 months savings in your account and trying to start a business. If you fail, you just go back to where you were before. You're not going to end up on the street. Like you got people who care about you.
Like, people don't realize, like, the downside isn't that bad, right? It's like, what's riskier? You actually do this, and there is a possibility that you are literally financially free for the rest of your life. And what's the worst case scenario? If you really deep it, it's like 1 month's salary. You still have parents. You still have a bed, right? Like, what the hell is going to happen to you, bro? It's not that hard. It's just people are so lazy and can't bet on themselves. It's unfortunate. Yeah. It's like people overestimate the downside, right? But it's like, dude, it's really not that bad, right? But you know why? I kind of want to counter you on that, right? In terms of what's riskier. and like, yo, you've been doing this for 40 years. What do you say to people? It's like, they've been used to that though. That's been their reality.
Yeah.
How do you overcome that?
How do you overcome that? Dude, you just gotta fucking take action. You can't think too much. I wouldn't even know because I was 21 when I started the business.
Yeah.
So it's like I've never worked like a full-time corporate job or something like that.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't even know, but I'm guessing that people, they get stuck in a cycle of the comfortable, cushy 9 to 5. They go home at 5.
Yeah.
They chill, drink 3 beers, and do the same thing the next day. That's the comfortable lifestyle, but it will cripple you slowly.
Which is helps them realize.
I'm gonna take a risk right now. I just got a new lead. I'm gonna call it live and see what happens.
Hi guys, we're getting a live sales call on a podcast.
So check it out. New lead. Oh, it's not looking good, boys. Osak Polar Nelson Abwan.
Okay.
That's
You gotta ring him, bro.
corporate life insurance advisor. Let's see how this goes.
Pick up, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Otherwise, we're double dialing.
Yeah. Fuck it. 10x.
On these inbound leads, it's like 100% because they requested.
Yeah, thanks for calling. I'm not currently available. You can call me back.
DQ, bro.
Bro.
You're good, bro. DQ. We don't need that. We don't need that, bro. It's no hate. It just,
Anyways, boys, I took action though. You see, I'm not afraid that I'm live here with Evan. Maybe I don't close the lead and I'm embarrassed if he mogs me in front of me.
I'm a mogger, bro.
Dude,
nah, bro. You're Mogosaurus. Here's the thing, though. Bro, he has no shame. He doesn't give a crap. And that's why he's successful. Like, literally. If you go follow his pages, he'll cold dial, he'll say what he wants, and that authenticity helps him win, bro. Like, literally, stop being a bitch. Like, genuinely, just take your dials, bro. Don't be like, just dial.
Rip dials, bro.
If you don't dial, you're not making money. Each dial brings you closer to making money. What are you doing? Like, dial more, take as many calls as you can, and you will make more money. It's linear. That's it.
Like, maturing is realizing that every successful person is a salesperson.
No matter what. Name me one person besides like, a Bitcoin freaking Satoshi Nakamoto who's hiding in like a little tech geek. Besides the tech geeks, name me one successful person that doesn't have a sales background. They all do. You need to sell yourself. You got to know how to provide value and ask questions and communicate. So it's the most important skill to have. 100%.
Like, if you're like a doctor, sure. Like if you're like a heart surgeon, but like if you're, for example, a lawyer is still a salesperson. They still run a business.
They have a book.
They have a book of business. They need to get clients.
Financial advisors, wealth managers,
Financial advisors are 100%.
salespeople, contractors, plumbers, electricians.
Why should they move your assets over to you? Same thing with an electrician. Why should you be doing their plumbing? Or why should you be laying their fucking lines?
That's
It's
it.
all sales, dude.
You have to understand everybody's building a client book, right? And if you're not in a job where you're able to actually build a book and sell and actually build clientele, get out, because there's no incentivization for you and you're just kicking rocks. Honestly, that's what I think. Genuinely.
Honestly, I think that's a good way to wrap it up.
Yeah. Let's put a pin on it here, bro. It's been good. It's been a good hour convo, bro. Willem Niznik, agency owner. He's fucking crushing it. I'm in the high ticket sales space. So overall, it's been a great, we'll put a pin on it there. It's been great. And yeah, bro, let's keep printing. Let's do our thing. Let's fucking go, bro. Oh, good shit.